I felt called to just have a little heart to heart. It's okay to start over as you. It's always okay to start over. We live in a world of social media where we just see people's lives in these highlight reels that aren't real, and people are they're comparing their lives to other people's fake lives, basically. And comparison is the root of suffering, unless it's in a positive sense where it's motivating you to be better. But a lot of times it just creates shame or guilt or unease, or like the lack mentality that you aren't doing something right, or maybe that you're not worth that good life that you see everybody else having. So it's not a society that really allows us or really encourages us to dive deeper and find out what is true to ourselves. And I believe the only way to really live with passion and fulfillment and energy every day is to be so aligned with who you are. And we really don't get taught to go in and get quiet with our thoughts and learn about ourselves and become our own best friend. And I believe that that is the way to design and live a fulfilling life, is to really be aligned with who you are and work and live and love from that space. Because we're constantly being told what we should be or what we should do, what we shouldn't do from everybody else, directly and indirectly. And a lot of times when we try to be our authentic selves, it's unaccepted or it's inappropriate. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to work for myself and pursue my entrepreneurial endeavors, was because I was constantly being told I was weird or, brushed off. I remember this one meeting I was in, I had a manager, and she basically, I was doing really well in the position. I think my numbers were the highest on the team, and we would go around in a circle and share what we did. So she would get to me and I would share, I did this much and these numbers, and I had a really great week and this and that, and she's like, would just look at me and she's like, okay, who's next? And then the next person would be like, well, I really didn't get to do, I didn't make all my calls, I didn't do this. And she's like, oh, that's okay. Like, blatantly kind of disregarding me and, giving accolades or being comforting to, people around me that didn't meet their goals or didn't do their job basically for the week. So just really felt like degraded, unappreciated, and I just didn't want to live like that anymore. So I went on a journey to just find myself and get really aligned with who I was. And you can do that at any age. And I encourage you that if not now, when? And if not you, who? People out there are living their authentic lives, and why wouldn't you want to take this one life and really learn about who you are? At the end of the day, the only person you have is you. Everything else around you can change, but you can guarantee that you're going to be with yourself until the day that you die. So you might as well get to know yourself, get to know what you love, what lights you up, what energizes you, the different income streams that can produce financial freedom for you if that's one of your goals. So I just wanted to tell this message today that it's okay to start over. It's okay to deep dive in learning more about yourself at any age, and it's necessary in a world that is constantly pulling us in all these different directions, and this world of comparison and living on social media and people presenting their lives as they're not, and I just think it's refreshing when I see people on YouTube just telling the truth, being authentic, and inspiring other people too as well, because I believe that we're all walking each other home. We're all on this planet to help each other and serve each other and elevate each other's energy so we can better experience ourselves and this beautiful three-dimensional realm that we all chose to come and experience. So I just wanted to leave you with that. And I have this is a little book that my dad actually gave me years and years ago, because my dad is very into philosophy, just like I am. And I will just randomly open to a page in here. It's just 50 little tidbits of advice or things to, thoughts for the day. And I opened to this one, which I think is so appropriate for what was kind of already going on in my mind today. And it says, God helps pretenders who want to stop pretending. This is a world of pretense. You have noticed this. People pretend they are not scared, pretend they are not hurt, pretend they are not nervous, wearing masks of strength and confidence to impress people. They cry inside. Pretense is harmful and unnecessary. It fills space that should be filled with reality. Wherever you see your own pretense, drop it. Its pain will vanish. So this is very appropriate to what I was feeling today and what I was called to say, because I feel like a lot of us are feeling lost or misguided or in positions that are not fulfilling or aligned. And it's scary to start over. It's scary to learn about yourself. It's also really scary to realize that you may have spent years doing something or building something or working towards something or in something that ultimately, you're going to walk away from. But that's okay, because we're always evolving. I've always said, if you're not growing, you're dying. And why not? You can make it fun. You're not going to, you're going to be okay at the end of the day. Even no matter how many times you want to start over, it is okay to do so. And it can be a fun journey if you make it. So I believe that we're constantly changing, we're constantly evolving, and if we don't actively find ourselves and learn more about ourselves and this life experience, then life will give us lessons to grow. So if we're not actively growing and actively learning and pursuing to learn more about ourselves and know thyself, as people say, then the world will give you experiences and crises that may make you basically face your own shit, basically. And so why not actively do it on your terms and enjoy the journey, basically. So I hope that this message reaches and resonates with who had to hear it today. I just felt called to say it. And if you like this type of content, please just hit the like button so I know that I can make more videos like this and it's helping. So please like, comment, and subscribe. And I really appreciate you watching these videos. This is my truth. This is my heart. And I appreciate the other people that I work with that have inspired me. And I hope that this will inspire you, that if you have been thinking or feeling that you are looking to do more or make more out of your life, then this is your sign. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video.